Leos, welcome to my channel. This is going to be a look at what the next 72 hours has in store for you. If you are new and you want to see future readings from me because you feel like I resonate with you, make sure that you hit the subscribe button as well as the notification bell so that you never miss a beat. And if you want a personal session with me at any point, check out the description box. I will leave my information there for you guys. Leos, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus placements. Ooh. Okay, we already revealed one card. We're going to fix this. Okay. Leos, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus placements. What does the next 72 hours have in store for my Leos? Oh, these were not supposed to be revealed. What am I doing? Anywho, let's go ahead and get straight into it. The first card that we have Darkest Fears. So this time frame, you're realizing that certain fears that you have are just fears. That's it. They're not really rooted in the reality of what you're going to experience in the future. And these fears could be the very thing that's actually stopping you from the very thing that you want for yourself. Okay, there could be certain fears that you have that have been the only thing that's been stopping you from actually getting on the other side of certain progression moments or certain opportunities. You could also realize that someone else around you could operate from a place of fear, and it may not be good for your own mental health when it comes to trying to like push this person along or get them to see differently, because they could be extremely hell-bent on seeing things the way that they see it. And yeah, it could be a contagious thing here. We also have change your focus. Yeah. This time frame is all about reshaping your mind and your perspective on what genuinely needs your focus. Some of you could be changing your focus from dating to more so yourself as well. Like you could feel really turned off by the fact that there's been no progression, no better communication between you and a love interest, to where it's like, you know what, let me just kind of turn my focus back to me. We also have dreams coming true. So there's something here that's manifesting that's along the lines of personal goals that you have. And it's something that you're going to make happen for yourself. Okay. This person is holding the whole galaxy in their hands. So I think that there's also this moment where you realize that you truly have the ability to manifest in your life. And you may have been in a doubtful space for a minute, but I do think there's like this clear path that's like clearing for you guys so that you can take action and you can actually see things come to be. We also have win or lose. Whenever this card comes up, this talks about the mental battle of thinking that everything is a win or lose situation. So if things don't go the way that we envision it, things are delayed, we could see that as losing. Excuse me. Or we could see things, going our way, happening on a certain timing as a win. Only problem with that is it keeps you in this loop of thinking that you're not making progress when things don't go your way. And that's not necessarily true. Every situation in your life isn't a win or lose situation. And we don't have to approach, especially relationships, from this perspective of like me against you or me against the world. That perspective can sometimes make it really hard for us to see opportunity and not be on edge. Now, going into what I see for the spread, the general energy, we have the 7 of Cups. So you could be getting some mixed signals from a love interest. They could be giving you mixed vibes. One second, they're showing you that they're really, really interested. One second, they could be really expressive, and the next second, they're not. You also could be, hold on, let me fix this. You also could be a little bit confused in regards to who you should entertain romantically. You could be dating and there's multiple people that you're getting to know, but no one that you feel is actually serious, or no one that you feel is actually bringing anything to the plate. Seven of Cups also talks about a little bit of confusion when it comes to which direction to go in when it comes to career. You could have a lot of like nuances to what you want to see within like your career or within your desires to even be a business owner. You could be confused as to what products to really hone in on. Maybe putting too much on your plate when it comes to like inventory and all of that. So this week is going to be, or not week, but 3 days is going to be centered on sorting out the details. Anything that's like extremely confusing for you, you're going to get a chance to sit back and sort out the details, okay? When it comes to career and finance, we have the Death card. So this talks about changes that are happening within your job or within your career path. So this could be some people getting fired or new people being brought onto the team. This could be a change of rules. For some of you, you guys could be transferring to another department, not working in the same department or within the same building. The Death card could represent more so wanting to end one career and go into a totally different one. Some of you feel like it's time. It's time for you to step into a whole new change, a whole new environment. Now, when it comes to love, we have the Ace of Wands. So there could be someone who's really attracted to you, but you may question if it's just that, like if it's just attraction, not just, in a lustful sense, someone who genuinely wants to build a relationship, wants to actually see things progress. So that could make you a little bit weary of taking this person on, especially if they are like heavily trying to pursue you. What else am I seeing? The Ace of Wands also talks about a fresh start within an existing connection. There could be someone who genuinely wants to like rebuild the relationship and start fresh. And you could either be giving this person a chance and willing to see if things will, be different. Or you could be, again, sitting back and reflecting on whether or not that even makes sense. I also see that someone's actions are going to clearly tell you where their mental stands when it comes to the connection. Like you could be, again, confused and feel like they're giving you a lot of mixed signals. But their actions and what they consistently do is going to tell you exactly where their head is at. Now, when it comes to the advice for this time frame, stay away from individuals who you have to question because they've lied or they've constantly been dishonest in ways where you just can't handle it anymore. And be mindful of who you're sharing your plans with, sharing your ideas with. Everyone doesn't necessarily wish you the best. Another piece of advice, if you have someone who's running from having a deeper conversation or taking accountability, that's a red flag. That's going to be something that they're going to always do. And you're going to constantly have this same issue in the future if you let this person still be in your energy. Also, be mindful of spending too much time alone. Self-reflection or self-isolation is good in like spurts, not for too long though. Now, possible challenge with the Two of Swords. This could be a lack of being able to communicate effectively with someone. Now, this could be because this person doesn't want to give you understanding and doesn't want to come to a conclusion. And this could be why you guys are not really seeing any ground being covered. This could be them being stuck in their perspective and not wanting to hear yours, or both of you guys having your perception of what is going on with this connection and not really coming to a common understanding. But with the Two of Swords, there definitely is like a communication barrier or issue. Also, the Two of Swords could speak to you having the answers to move forward, but still feeling like you still need insight, or you still need answers on certain things to be comfortable enough to make a move. Only thing is, with the Two of Swords, you may not need more insight. You may have all the insight that you need to proceed. You just need to lean into being confident in knowing that you're going to do the best thing for you. Now, outcome for this time frame, we have the 10 of Pentacles. So I see you focusing on family matters, stuff that's going on at home. There may be a long-term relationship where there's certain conversations you guys are having about taking the relationship even further, like moving in together or getting married or starting a family. It also talks about someone else that you're dealing with, their family being a focal point. You could have like certain family members on your person's side who could budge in on the relationship, or their co-parenting relationship could be of question. Or even your co-parenting relationship as well. And whether or not you guys should try to work on just being co-parents or trying to be in a relationship with each other. I do see that too. Now, going into the oracle cards here, we have, instead of trying harder, try differently. And we also have, don't let past events color your vision of your future. So Spirit wants you to stop trying to force outcomes during this time frame. What's meant for you will be. That's the beautiful thing about fate. But it's important that you're looking at adjustments that have to be made. Sometimes, like the card says, we don't need to try to do things harder. We just need to make adjustments. We need to maybe see what's not working, pay attention to what's not working, what is, and move accordingly. Especially when we're talking about like love and finances and career. Just because you've had some hardship in the past doesn't mean you give up. You just make adjustments. And I think that's been like the maybe difficult part for you guys is seeing that only adjustments need to be made at this moment. Also, Spirit doesn't want you to let your past color what the future could potentially look like for you. Just because you've been through things in your past, that's not a testament for certain cycles repeating over and over and over and over again, unless you're not learning from these past events. That's the only time will you keep having the same reoccurrence of, bad events happen. But don't let your past taint the future is the message here. But I hope this was helpful and to give you insight. If you enjoyed, definitely thumbs up the video, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.